In example 2, we are determining maximum or minimums of quadratic functions. It says given the function f of x equals negative x squared minus 2x plus 3, answer the following questions. Letter A, does the function have a minimum or a maximum value? So what we're going to look at is that leading coefficient. And since our leading coefficient is negative, we know that our graph is going to open down. And if our graph is opening down, that tells us that we are going to have a maximum point. So for letter A, we can say maximum. And then for letter B, it says where does the minimum or maximum value occur? And where it occurs is going to be the x value. So we can make a little note here. So if you read back at this is the x value of the function or of the vertex. And to find that x coordinate of the vertex, we're using that same formula. And that formula is x equals opposite of b divided by 2a. So if we find that, our b value looking back at our equation is in front of the x, and that's negative 2. And we want the opposite of negative 2, which is positive 2, divided by 2 times our a value. Our a value here is negative 1. So we have 2 times negative 1, which gives us 2 divided by negative 2. Simplifying that gives us negative 1. So where does the maximum or minimum value occur? It occurs at an x value of negative 1. And then letter C asks, what is the function's minimum or maximum value? So how high up does that go? And that's going to be the y coordinate of the vertex. So let's write that down for us so we remember that. So this is the y value or coordinate of the vertex. And to find the y value of the vertex, you need the x. So we're going to take our x value of negative 1 and plug it in to our function. So we get f of x, remembering that that's the same as y, and that's going to equal to, we have a negative, and then we have a negative 1 squared. Remember, negative numbers have to go inside parentheses before you square them, and just because there's a negative out in front does not mean that we don't need this negative anymore. We need both of them. So it looks like that, minus 2 times negative 1 plus 3. And all you need to do, you can type this all in your calculator at one time, or use your order of operations to evaluate it. And we get this to equal 4. So the function's minimum or maximum, in this case its maximum value, is at 4. Next, I would like you to do the try this. So answer A, B, and C, and then unpause it to check your answer. If you did letter A correctly, you should have said that this has a minimum value, and that's because the leading coefficient is positive. And the minimum value occurs at negative 4, with the minimum value being 3. If you have questions on how to get that, let me know.